The president-elect was strong ties to Syracuse. Biden was a law student at the university, and he lived in the city's Strathmore neighborhood. Former Onondaga County Court Judge Joe Fahey was an aspiring law student and was Biden's neighbor for 50 years ago. He sat down with our Josh Martin to talk about his old friend from next door.
Anytime, obviously, the Biden name comes up, we talk about the fact that he was my neighbor in when he was in law school, and what a really nice, good guy he is.
Joe Fahey speaks fondly of President-elect Joe Biden. Their friendship began back in the 1960s when Fahey was heading into his freshman year at OCC, and Biden was entering his final year at law school at Syracuse University. The two would talk often.
As he got to know all the guys in the neighborhood and would play stickball and basketball with us.
Fahey and Biden would both go on to have their respected careers. The two haven't been in the same place since Biden spoke at Fahey's law school commencement 45 years ago. But during one of his trips to Syracuse, Biden met Fahey's sister and took this photo.
She was also a big Biden fan, and when he came back to Syracuse, and I think it was for a visit in 2010, everybody anticipated that he might stop by the old neighborhood, and he did. And so she was there with my nephews, and that picture was taken by one of the neighbors.
Fahey believes the future of our country is in good hands with a man he used to shoot hoops with in the neighborhood.
He's exactly what the United States needs at this particular moment.
It was such a great interview. It was so good to see Joe Fahey again. Josh, let me ask you this. It seems like, you know, Biden really had an impact on that neighborhood.
Yeah, Joe Fahey talks about some stories that they had, obviously playing basketball and stickball together. It was nice to be at the Fahey's barn today just to listen to those stories. And an interesting nugget that we heard, Joe Fahey told me that when President-elect Biden was living in that Syracuse neighborhood, he had a dog like he does now. His dog's name at the time was Senator.
No
Certainly
way.
A sign of things to come
Gosh.
for Joe Biden as his political career. As he finished law school here in Syracuse, as his political career got going in Delaware, he had a dog named Senator, which
Isn't that something?
Can't make it up.
Some great stories there.
Absolutely.
Josh Martin, thank you tonight for joining us here in the studio.